Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. Coming live straight at you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's your hosts, Polly and Bags. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Feel Good Fridays. I'm Polly.
I'm Bags.
And today we're going to talk about a level of leadership that we actually mentioned during our last edition of Feel Good Fridays. And if you missed it, you can catch it on our YouTube channel. So go there if you have missed it. However, today we're going to talk about a certain level of leadership that we feel is very important in any business or organization. And Bags, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, Paul, these are two aspects I feel are really important to building a successful team, but also a successful company, right? It comes down to recognition and awards, right? So why are they important, Polly, right? There's many reasons why they're important, but let's just keep it simple, right? As we say in life. It comes down to appreciation. It's not only appreciation for the person and maybe good deeds that they bring to the team, to the company, but to the community as well. It's important to recognize those things, but also probably one of the more easier ones to do is for performance. So performance is a great one to do that as well. So,
yeah, no, spot on. All those are great points there. And as we look into how do we kind of recognize and reward our associates or our team, you can do that in many different aspects. You can do it verbally, right? Pull them aside, show them and tell them that you're recognizing that they're performing at a high level. Another way that you can do it is create a monthly contest. And if your organization creates like a bonus program, money motivates a lot of us, and but not all of us. So another way is you can do like a certificate, something that's really inexpensive, but could really make an impact on your individual team or on your individual associate.
Yeah, no, those are great points, Paul, and I think those are key. I think they're easy. Suggestions you mentioned there that anybody can do. Some other great ideas too is you can recognize those in their work anniversary. They put that 365 in, that loyalty to the company to get to that next anniversary date. So that's something really important. And you'd be surprised how many people really enjoy that, even though you might not think it's something really simple, but they appreciate their tenure they put into somewhere, which doesn't happen a lot in today's society. So definitely that's a key point there too. Trophies, I do love a trophy. Those ones are permanent in my opinion. It's like putting it engraved in stone. And also a team email, or maybe to a company email, depending how big you are. Don't be that person that sends it to 10,000 people and you get in trouble. But but if you have your own team email, you're just shouting out the good deeds that people are doing in the performance, and people feel special about that because they'll hear their peers say something to them, maybe good job. Again, if you built that culture within your team.
Oh, for sure. And look, I think it's important to understand that not everyone wants to be recognized in the way that you might think, right? So that leads me to a personal experience of mine. Early on when I became a leader, I made the mistake of recognizing a particular associate in front of a group of people. Rewarded this associate with a big trophy, and everyone gave him a round of applause, and everyone was, ranting and raving. Well, later I come to find out that person was terrified being up in front of a group of people and being put on public display. They didn't like that. So it was very humbling for me to kind of look at myself as a leader and be like, wow, I really have to know my team and know how they like to be recognized. So I think that's very important to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than that, making somebody kind of feel embarrassed when that's not the whole true purpose of what you're doing. So that's a great experience. And a couple other things as well is what happens if you don't do this or you stop doing it, right? I have a couple experiences myself where you have people, the further up you get in leadership, Paulie, I think you kind of forget the impact you can make on those frontline associates that put that work in every day to make things run, So, the higher you get up there, just that token of appreciation, you see somebody say, hey, you're doing an excellent job, or hey, awesome job on your performance. I saw what you did last month. You don't know, leaders, how much that will mean to the higher ups out there. I used to have one-on-ones with former leaders all the time, and I'd say, just tell my team, great job, those that are performing well. And unfortunately, they never did it. So I always promised myself when I got to that role, I would do the same. But also, if you stop doing things, or if you don't maybe even provide a simple certificate for somebody that puts in maybe quarterly, semi-annual, or yearly work, they feel unappreciated, right? And like I mentioned before, that tenure, that work anniversary, there's other places hiring out there. So they could go out that way as well. And one other thing I forgot to mention as well earlier, Polly, is social media. Right, social media is a great platform to provide recognition. We love LinkedIn.
Oh yeah.
Where you can really highlight your team and their performance. I know some people are like, well, if you do that, people could steal them. If you build a good enough team culture, knock that over. Jeez, if you build enough good team culture, you're not going to lose somebody. So I have no problem at all shouting out our top people and what we do, just because I know that we built that. What we do every single day. So, but that's pretty much it there, Paulie.
Yeah, really good points. And look, thank you for tuning in to this edition of Feel Good Fridays. That is a wrap for us today. Bangs, what do we have in store for our next edition?
Well, team, as we head into the new year, it's the famous time for everybody to come up with their own goal setting and personal development. So we think that's going to be important for as we head into 2023. We hope everybody had a happy holiday. As we count down the hours here, Paulie, we just want to wish everyone out there, oh yeah, we wish you all a great 2023. Take care. Woo!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for tuning in to Feel Good Fridays. If you want to stay up to date with our podcast releases and upcoming material, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I'll wait. You didn't do it yet. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Did you do it? Definitely check us out on our TikTok for special announcements and possible giveaways. Both can be found by searching at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Thank you, and make it a great day.